Good morning. I think I like this new light better. I don't know. We'll see. So this week we're talking about the living Christ. And it's broken up a little unevenly, but some of the paragraphs are shorter than others. So it's one paragraph today and one paragraph tomorrow, and then 2 paragraphs each day for the next 4 days, and then Sunday, the last 3 paragraphs. But I want to read you from the Nelson book that I've been reading, Insights, and there's a whole chapter. It's a very short chapter about how the living Christ came about. So, as the year 2000 approached, and thus the 2000th celebration of the birth of the Son of God, the First Presidency and Quorum of the 12 discussed what, if anything, they should do to commemorate the turning of the century. With all the Y2K predictions of possible digital catastrophes and associated hoopla, these prophets, seers, and revelators felt that they, who had been called to bear witness of Jesus Christ throughout all the world, should do something different, something distinctive. As they were deliberating about the opportunity in front of them, they were drawn to the statement from the prophet Joseph Smith that the fundamental principles of our religion are the testimony of the apostles and prophets concerning Jesus Christ, that he died, was buried, and rose again the 3rd day, and ascended into heaven, and all other things which pertain to our religion are only appendages to it. The plural verb are caught their attention. It was this very statement that the prophet that provided the incentive for 15 prophets, seers, and revelators to issue and sign their testimony to commemorate the 2000th anniversary of the Lord's birth. Elder Nelson said some years later in General Conference. We realized we had never put forward in a combined way the testimony of all the living prophets and apostles concerning Jesus Christ, and that doing so would be our commemorative action, he added. They determined to do 2 things. First, to prepare a document entitled The Living Christ that each member of the First Presidency and Quorum of the 12 could sign, and second, to film each of the 15 bearing a testimony. Elder Nelson was assigned to oversee the project, which included shepherding the document through to completion, making sure each man was filmed at the location of his choosing, and then making the materials widely available. When it came to this document, he explained, everyone served as editor-in-chief. There were 15 editors-in-chief, and of course President Hinckley added his distinctive touches at the end of the process. Every apostle then living had his hand in this process. The document began, as we commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ 2 millennia ago, we offer our testimony of the reality of his matchless life and the infinite virtue of his great atoning sacrifice. None other has had so profound an influence upon all who have lived and will yet live upon the earth. It was signed by President Gordon B. Hinckley, Thomas S. Monson, and James E. Faust of the First Presidency, and by Boyd K. Packer and Elders L. Tom Perry, David B. Haight, Neil A. Maxwell, Russell M. Nelson, Dallin H. Oaks, M. Russell Ballard, Joseph B. Worthland, Richard G. Scott, Robert D. Hales, Jeffrey R. Holland, and Henry B. Eyring of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles. Referring to the living Christ as a historic testimony, President Russell M. Nelson later said, many members have memorized its truths. Others barely know of its existence. As you seek to learn more about Jesus Christ, I urge you to study the living Christ. And that's from a talk called Drawing the Power of Jesus Christ. I don't need that again. I should probably say that. Anyways, so let's see. Obviously, studying the living Christ during the Christmas season is appropriate. It gets us to focus wholly on him, not just his birth, but on him and his divine mission. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it each day this week, but I'm going to try. And then next week is Old Testament. I'm excited, but I don't know if I'm ready. I'm excited. All right, so I will see you tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Saturday is Christmas. Wow. Okay. We can do this, people. We can do this. Love you all. Talk to you later.